Well, Stan, it's pretty emotional for me. Stan was my first roommate when I came to Chicago, and these two guys are two of the greatest that ever played the game. But Stan was like a second father to me, and for him to be back here doing the things he should be doing is special for me, but it's special for everybody in this city.
We have quite an overlapping of the eras here tonight. Mikita started this all. Bobby Hull came and joined him, leaving the team in 1972. Mikita up until Eddie and Doug Wilson have at that time come in and be a prominent member of the Blackhawks. Now he is the general manager. He saw Denny Savard, and then Denny Savard saw Jeremy Roenick, and now Savard is seeing Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane. So it's all coming together here tonight. But I'm Stan Mikita, the first man to have his jersey retired by the Blackhawks back in 1980. He worked together with his work ethic, his blue-collar work ethic, as well as his ability and his intelligence from 1958 through 1980. He's come and gone, stayed in the community, worked well within the community, but as he told our Chuck Garfien yesterday, his love and passion for this organization is something that's never left him.
How special is this going to be, taking that ice back here and being welcome with open arms like this?
Well, I never thought I'd ever see the ice in the United Center. Not that I was really looking forward to being on there. I don't skate anymore, so there was no reason for me to be there. But when John McDonough called me and asked me if I'd be interested in, if you will, becoming a Blackhawk again, I jumped at it. I said, and especially because you mentioned Bobby Hull's name also.
Is this going to be emotional for you?
I think it's going to be very emotional. I'm trying not to think of it because I had a couple of thoughts this afternoon while being interviewed, and I said, did I really want to say that? And yeah, okay, I did, but I don't know. You never know until you see yourself, until you see it come out.
Considering the disconnect that you had for so many years with this franchise, were you surprised when the phone call came to return?
After Bill's funeral, my wife and I went to Florida for a little while, and about 5 days later, our daughter called and she said Rocky Wirtz became CEO or chairman of Blackhawks, and he hired John McDonough as the president. And I always liked what he said about the Cubs. And I'm thinking, well, we need something good to be said about the Blackhawks because the team has been struggling for quite a while in the win-loss column. And, you know, everybody talks about the playoffs, and they've been kind of struggling in that they've been struggling the hell out of the playoffs. And now they have a good chance. And to be associated with the winning team here again is, I'm looking forward to it.
You and Bobby, it's a friendship that goes back so long, and when you see a picture like this, what do you think?
Well, this was taken about 3 weeks ago. Right? No, I remember the picture very well. I think it was in New York. This happened in the old Madison Square Garden. And I'm not sure. I think Bobby might have scored 3 goals, and I think I got 1 or 2, okay, to get our respective numbers. But I'm really surprised that they ran it without the teeth. Because I was about 14 when I lost mine, and I'm not sure when Bobby lost his. It'll teach us for going to Sears, I guess, to buy our teeth, huh?
This night is a long time coming for you. Is there something you're looking forward to most?
I'm really looking forward to not make an ass of myself, besides a few other things. But I think when you're thinking of saying something, you're going to miss somebody. I feel that the only thing I can do is say thank you to a number of people, and that's what I'm going to try to do when we go out there tonight.
Thanks very much, Chuck, as well as Stan Mikita. Outside of these numbers you see here, 2-time MVP, 4-time Hart Trophy winner, 2-time Lady Byng winner. As far as the playoffs go, first in games played, assists and points, third in playoff goals. And Stan Mikita, as much as Bobby Hull had a lot of the spotlight, Stan Mikita was really, I guess, the modern day, or that day, back in that day, was the guy who kind of stirred the drink here. He was the guy who was the blue-collar guy, the work ethic, but he still put up incredible numbers for the Blackhawks.
You know, Chris, there was a time during the 1960s where he was the best centerman in the entire NHL. You're right, he was gritty. Even though he won a Lady Byng trophy, he was one of the tougher guys. Not real big, but as you could see from the interview with Chuck, he's in a phenomenal shape, could probably still play the game. But more than anything, what I like about Stan Mikita, he's a character guy.